Good day, my fellow countrymen. My name is Ambassador Zenzo Siziba, an author, poet, and motivational speaker. Today, I'm here to share with you a very significant topic that says why we need women in leadership. Over 12 million underage girls are being married every day around the world, which is one of the challenges on women. About 300,000 young girls are abused physically, sexually, mentally every day around the world, which is why women have lowered their positions in leadership around the world. On average, 22% of females are being raped in Zimbabwe every day. Young girls from the age of 14 to 21. Only 23% of parliamentary seats around the world are occupied by women. Then the rest is occupied by men, which is why we need to increase positions of leadership of women around the world, so as in parliament. Only 2 countries around this world have 50% or 50% of leadership between females and male in leadership. In Zimbabwe, 37% of parliamentary seats are being taken by women and the rest is being applied to men, which is why we need to undertake and save our women and give them more position in leadership. Statistics have been proven from United Nations and Zimbabwe Gender Commission that women have lost more access to leadership around the world. We need to consider and help our young girls to have more groomed in leadership than in any aspects of life. Zimbabwe and other countries have been trying to consider and help young people to have more leadership, more seats in leadership. But what is to lead? That's why we need to consider the reason why maybe young girls haven't been getting more and more seats in parliament or in other leadership aspects. To lead is to guide, direct, or to give access to. Women are among the most subjected group in this world, and this has been the case for decades. However, having more women in power is a lot of advantage, not to only women themselves, but to the country and the world in large. Studies shows that if we are to give more women leadership power, which means the lesser corruption we will face as a nation or as the world in large. People have been crying for the resumption of sporting activity for males. What about for women? Let us consider to give our women more and more powers in leadership. People get jobs, opportunities based on skills, qualifications, etc., and not upon sex. People are given equal opportunities to go to school and further their skills, disregarding their gender. The highest decision-making bodies have more representation of females, which means that the welfare of a major part of the population is created in Africa and Zimbabwe. The major population is of women, and the largest part of political, economic, and social leadership positions are filled by male. What about women? We need to consider giving female more and more opportunities to lead. My fellow countrymen, it is our duty to groom young girls for their future to be upgraded for tomorrow. And we're not sitting for failure. Yes, we are doing so as Africans. In conclusion, I say, let us stand up for women, let us stand up for the girl child, so that we build a future leaders tomorrow and future leaders for our future. Women arise and shine. Yes, women today leaders tomorrow. I thank you.